Thall Desert is a place that is not explored on the internet. If you look at YouTube videos about Thall Desert, there is very, very little information you can get. When you tell people in Pakistan about the Thall Desert, they're like, Thall Desert? And I say, Thall, no, Thar. It's like, no, this desert exists. You actually just don't know about it.
So what's it? How do you spell it?
Thall.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's in the middle of Pakistan. Southern Punjab, almost bordering with Balochistan and Sindh. And in this desert, we captured child marriage, and we captured gypsy settlement. And why it was my favorite? Because all the other stories, even though they will have some unique flavor and angle to them, they have already been told. You can find something like that. But Thall Desert was completely unexplored land, and capturing things like child marriage is very rare. And capturing things like desert wedding is very rare. And dancing with gypsies in the desert is rare.
And you found out it was rare when you were there?
You just know. It's like you do your research. You do your pre-production.
So it doesn't happen every week.
Yeah, you do your pre-production. You do so much research, so many video calls, endless amount of research. And you know when some things are really already explored or really hard to find.
Sure.
Yeah. And also, how I got access to all the stories in the desert. I have a really close friend from Pakistan. His name is Adil. And he basically co-produced this project with me. He is a dentist, and because he studied in a government university, he's been stationed to work in Hyderabad, Thall, a small town in the middle of that desert. And I remember one day, maybe 6 months ago, I asked him, can you find me a wedding in the desert? And this was a very atrocious thing to say.
Why?
Because I knew I could cause him a lot of trouble there, and it's difficult to find a wedding somewhere there. And he thought about it, and he said yes. So what happened, every patient he had for dentistry, he would ask them, do you know of any weddings?
While they're in the chair and he's ripping out a teeth.
Yes, and I have given him a deadline towards when I want this to happen. And one thing about Pakistan is people don't plan like they plan in Australia. You can have a wedding and you don't know the date until 2 weeks from when it happens. So I have given him a tight deadline, and he tried so hard, and there were other factors about why it was difficult to find wedding, such as it was a period of Muharram, the month of mourning. And in this period, you're not supposed to celebrate anything or plan any celebrations. Anyways, long story short, we decided I'm not going there. I'm not filming a wedding. We can't plan that. It's not feasible. And when I was in Pakistan, my initial plan was to spend last few days of my trip in one of the big cities, just doing post-production, relaxing, pickups, all that stuff. And when I was there, I was like, no, I need to go to the desert. So I call him up and I say, Adil, this is the days I have free. Do you have any wedding? He says, there is a wedding right in those dates.
And how did it go? Like, how did you get amazing footage?
You get kind of footage you don't really see on the internet. And I have seen other desert weddings from Pakistan, just different deserts like Cholistan, for instance. And it's filmed by men, and you see the men's side.
Yeah.
As a woman, you come there and you can film everything.